Welcome to the Passing Data Amalgamation one-off ad hoc reporting video. This video is an illustration on how to use the Passing Business Productivity tool utilising the Data Amalgamation application to create a consolidated report which produces one-off ad hoc reports. The video will outline the process of template definition and define the setup for each of the processing steps. Once you've opened the Data Amalgamation application and the files have been loaded using the worksheets from your data load updates, you are then ready to produce the one-off ad hoc report. This process may be initiated by the business to manage the employee's expectations by providing selected employees with a template calculation worksheet. When opting for a voluntary redundancy, key details can be used to calculate a guide to their payment entitlement. These worksheets can then be used by the business to determine key indicators, i.e. years of experience, leave owing, plus the relevant cost by each department. Please note, the template worksheets must be prepared prior to processing the template report. When processing the template, we will define worksheets, fields and field values for consolidation into one template report. The process is as follows. Review the worksheets to be used. If there are no input column header fields, it will be necessary to define each of the columns. As in this example, we have created the following identifiers: payment type, terms, and amount. The first template which needs to be defined is template M. In template M, the template T is identified for use. In our example, we will use sample T. To initiate this processing, we introduce an identifier in the form of an X in the column field Specific Records and Fields Only. The sample T template is allocated with the parameters. In the Sheets column, we will define the worksheets as highlighted. In the Fields column, we will list the column header fields which were previously defined as payment type, terms, and amount. Moving on to the sample S template, we use the same fields being template type, terms, and amount. To introduce selection criteria of the rows to return, we use the column header identifier payment type and identify the rows only to be returned as total net redundancy, years of service, weeks of rec leave owing, and weeks of long service leave owing values. To introduce selection criteria of the worksheet delimited fields, each delimited field is identified as WS_PAR X. In this example, we want to report on the first delimited field, WS_PAR 1, being employee number, and the third delimited field, WS_PAR 3, employee's department, with the criteria being department. Under the WS_PAR 3 field, we type in elec and water. To introduce the sample R template, in the row column, we input the row fields defined in the sample S template and the associated column from where the data values will be held. In our case, total net redundancy value relates to the column header field amount, whereby the years of service, weeks of rec leave owing, and weeks of long service leave owing values relate to the column header field terms. Notice the WS_PAR fields do not have to be identified. The display options for the WS_PAR fields are controlled on the operator entry form. The application is now ready to process the report. From the Add-ins tab, select Data Amalgamation Application and Process Data Amalgamation. Select the Template Processing option. Select the Worksheet Identifier option, enter the delimited fields and insert the delimiter character, in our example, pipe. Select the Including Worksheet Name Parameters, Only Selected Fields option, then select the Pivot Results Formatted option. and select the Process button. A message will be displayed to confirm processing is complete and identifies the Sample C worksheet has been produced. Select OK to continue, then select the Cancel button. The result is created in Worksheet Sample C. This result is produced to display as single-line items for each worksheet. Notice that only records with the rows Total Net Redundancy, Years of Service, Weeks of Rec Leave Owing, and Weeks of Long Service Leave Owing have been returned. It can also be seen that only worksheets with the third delimiter field, with elec or water, have been returned. For additional advanced reporting, refer to the Data Amalgamation Manual. This concludes the video illustration for producing one-off ad hoc reports using the Data Amalgamation application. We trust this short demonstration has been of benefit and highlights the time-saving and processing advantages gained when using one of the applications from the Passing Business Productivity Toolset. Thanks for watching. A comprehensive manual, test scripts and trial programs are available from our website. This video is proudly presented to you by the team at passing.com.